All right, y'all. It's dinner time, and today I have some white rice, some Korean barbecue spam, and I have some pickles diced up. Not diced up, but I got the little pickle chips and I had in some balsamic vinegar. You probably can't really see it, but this is what we're working with. A little something, something, you know. And I got a plastic fork, so no plate clanking. So let's go. This is my favorite spam flavor, Korean barbecue. And on the can it shows it like diced up in cubes over a bed of rice with some pickles like this. So that's why I made it like that. Um, We got cherry limeade, clear American. Got a little sesame oil, a little reduced sodium soy sauce. Mm. I ain't gonna lie, the rice cooker was taking all day to cook the rice. But to be honest, my dumb self forgot to turn it on. You know, I had it plugged in, but it was still on warm. So I was sitting there for like maybe 15 minutes thinking, oh yeah, man, while I'm cooking up the spam, that the rice was cooking and didn't have that long to go until I realized because the rice cooker was still sitting there with a big pool of water over the rice. I was like, oh man, hell no, man. But it worked out in the end. And there's about a cup and a half of rice. It always amazes me how when you pour a cup of rice or whatever, you measure it out, whatever, in your pot or your rice cooker or whatever you're cooking your rice in, it don't seem like a lot. And then once it's cooked, it's all fluffed up and everything. It's like way more than you want it. I put a little poppy seeds and sesame seeds and a little crushed red pepper. Just try to give it more aesthetics. I do like the little flavor that the balsamic vinegar um pickles add, you know. But now with all this rice, I feel like I'm regretting the fact that I didn't um cook the entirety of both cans of spam. I did one and a half. So a little bit different from what I normally like to eat, but it's still something that's up my alley, you know? Because y'all know me, I go to a Chinese spot, I'm more than likely gonna get the white rice over anything else. And pretty much most of the like the different chickens and stuff like that that Chinese places have, I like. So I actually bought a box of Innovation. I think it's teriyaki chicken because I didn't see General. So and I was gonna do that with rice, but then I remembered I had the spam, and the spam, like you said, on the can, it had with rice. So I was like, I'm gonna do this with rice, and for that, I'll probably do with some mac and cheese or something. I think this is the first time that I did like groceries where I was able to have like a week and a half's worth of videos be able to be made, you know, because obviously like one of the last ones I did, and I had bought that stuff for the hot dogs. That took most of it. I didn't have much anyway, but you know, so sometimes with a lot of those things, it'd be like a main thing that I do like a grocery delivery or something for, and depending on what it is, it takes up most of what I'm able to spend to buy the stuff. So you know, for this one, I was able to buy so much different stuff, and I'm loving it. I know I told y'all months ago, last year when I was still doing videos with spam, that I wasn't gonna do no more videos with spam. But like I said, I was working that aisle. The spam, the tuna, Vienna sausage, all that stuff, the cans of manwich, all that stuff is by each other. And I basically wanted all those things. And so when I did groceries, I bought all those things. Well, not Vienna sausages, but you know. And that spam, Korean barbecue looking so good. The rice and the pickles. So to a lot of people, it may not seem like the most beautiful, attractive looking meal, but it's a good one. I like this fork. It just feels more durable than some of the other plastic forks I've used in the past. But obviously, other than red beans and rice, with a lot of like smoked sausage and maybe some some good turkey necks or some good chicken wings or something on the side to go with it. The thing that I love the most with rice or over rice or whatever would be like General Soul or orange chicken or sweet and sour chicken, stuff like that, obviously. So I definitely want to actually like really want to pile up on the innovation frozen Chinese chicken stuff because obviously it's not as good as going to a Chinese spot and getting it, but it's still delicious. And even though I'm really enjoying this, that would hit way different because like y'all know, General Tso and stuff like that, those are chickens that's in a sauce. So you got that nice chicken on the rice, you got the sauce on the rice, and you're eating it all together. And that's really good. The Spam just has the Korean barbecue flavor, but there's no sauce. So, I'll tell you one thing though. I would always choose this over corn and rice or rice and gravy. That was a lot of rice. I gotta remember next time, unless I have twice as much of a meat or something as I do the rice, I don't even know. I don't even want to think doing like just a cup of rice would have been a right size. That would have probably been too much. Now, see, if this was red beans and rice, that's different. But like I said, for something like this that's not covered and doused in the sauce, that's why I did the sesame oil and the soy sauce on the rice. I ain't gonna lie, I was also tempted to um cook the spam up and make spam tacos. I still got taco shells. But I just gotta wait till I get a chance to be able to get some more ground meat or something. And maybe some tacos again. And this time and next time I'm definitely gonna have some taco sauce. Because in the little cabinet thing behind me, I have like tons of taco sauce that I never use whenever I was going to Taco Bell and stuff. And I was always forgetting that it was in there, so to the other day I was looking at it. I was looking in there and I was like, oh, yeah, I hope put the taco sauce in there. So, you know. that was my dinner for today. Spam and rice, a few pickles on the side to go with it. I hope y'all enjoyed it. It was pretty good. Definitely gonna lean more towards, you know, the Chinese chickens if I'm doing it with rice, because they'll have a sauce and it'll be much more enjoyable to eat. But that was still delicious. But anyway, that's gonna be it for this video. I love you and appreciate y'all. And until next time, peace out.